Oh, I just hope that somebody is just meditating this beautiful Sunday morning. Listen, we are bringing a brand new message to everyone today, and we believe by the special help of the Holy Spirit that you are going to have the information of God being transmitted in your spirit this morning, because this year, this is just February, right? We are about to enter into March, and it's just the beginning of the year. And some of you would need to be very, very careful the way you treat people. You've got to be very, very careful the way you treat people, because so many people have ignored the blessings that God has given to them. So when we say there is a solution in a soul, I want us to, I want to, Minister Kachi and Prince, start from the strategy of Jesus, when it comes to solution in a soul. I looked at Jesus from the book of Matthew chapter 4. If you go to the book of Matthew chapter 4, if you read through, and you're going to see how Jesus was able to gather the disciples. These disciples that we hear about, some of them were not yet disciples as of then. They were just guys, fishermen, who were struggling with their businesses. Some of them were just there, but God selected these people. He didn't go looking for the soldiers, the emperors. They were there in the city that time. He didn't go looking for them, but he went to the streets. He went to the villages to pick men from the village, which is some things that some people may not be able to do today. You see, I learned a lot from Jesus with some of this attitude, because he believed in Peter. He believed in Judas, even in Judas Iscariot, he believed him, though the guy disappointed him. Yes. He believed him. Yes. For Jesus to choose Judas Iscariot. Oh my God. And even made him the treasurer. Somebody that has Jesus. Jesus. For you to know. Yes. You see this Jesus, it will take the grace for some of us to really study him and be like Jesus. I'm telling you, because there are some things I have tried to imagine about Jesus, a whole lot of things. When it comes to the manger, there's this mystery that I always love about manger. How can the King of Kings, be allowed to be born in a manger? And then there are many places a king can be born. And God can arrange for him to be born in a very wonderful hotel, in a palace or something. It can be. I mean, who does that? So there are some things that I look at God. So when we talk about a solution in a soul, I also looked at Jesus. I mean, I keep on asking myself, why didn't he go to all these royal palaces? There are many kingdoms, royalty, warriors that you could go and pick. But no, he settled with in the village, picking these guys that were fishermen. You can imagine those Kachi's village people that are doing fishing. In fact, when Kachi finished dressing up, for Kachi to even look at them, say, "These fishers, no, I don't want anything. I don't want to deal with these people, man." But that's Jesus for you. That's
Yeah, I like dealing with those kind of persons. Yes,
I know. I'm just giving an instance. Yes, I'm just giving an instance. So you see, it becomes a problem where people look down on people. These are village people. Judas Iscariot, I think he has a record of stealing. He has a record of stealing money. So I don't think he's going to be in my group. But you see, Jesus knew all these things, and he still picked them because he believes that he can nurture people. He believes that he can make these people to become from nothing, from nobody. He can make them disciples. Look at how popular these guys have become. Look at Paul. Look at Simeon. Look at Bartholomew. Look at all of them. Thomas. Even Thomas that doubted him. You see, and sometimes you wonder, these people that he chose, Peter denied him. You see, but yet, these ones, we are still talking about them. We still chose them, empowered them, gave them his grace. Don't tell me that doesn't know. Even Judas's own was very rare. That he said that one of you is going to deny me. He left it for a purpose. God was trying to teach us something. You see, all is not perfect. But you see, if he needed these people to fulfill his mandate on earth, he needed Judas, he needed Peter to deny him. He needed these things to happen. Thomas to even doubt him with all the teachings.
If all these things did not happen, then his ministry was not complete.
Yes, it wasn't complete.
Yes, it wouldn't have been complete without these things happening.
It wasn't complete. So, child of God, what we're saying this morning is very simple. You see, when we say there is solution in a soul, we are simply telling you that that person that is close to you that you have labeled unqualified. You have said that this person, I don't think nothing good will ever come out of this person. You know, Kachi and Prince, the truth is, the KingCyrus that you're seeing today, I keep on saying this. Some of you know Patolini, Patido. You know, she used to be the general manager of this station and all that. But when I came into this station, she was the one that helped me, did everything. I came in here, I didn't know anything about broadcasting. I didn't know anything about nothing. But yet, this woman looked at me and saw some qualities in me. And she started nurturing me. She was one that taught me how to use these things. She was one that taught me, showed me the way. And when she finished her assignment, she moved. Now she's in a very higher position now. You can't do something for a man of God and you remain the same. It's not possible. You know, and I hold her in high esteem. So, and today, I know, you see, it's not that we'll now start telling you the things we have done and all that. But the truth is, Isikachi and Prince, the truth is, the people that are around you, don't look down on them. Because today, I cannot write my biography. I cannot do anything. Just like I'm talking now. Yeah. Every day, I just feel like God, I could just have like $1 billion and invite this lady and celebrate her well. Not that I don't celebrate her, but I need to do more. I need to do more, you know, to celebrate, because you don't know the people that God that you ignore today might be the people that are going to raise your hand in the future. Yes. We are simply coming here today to just tell you, to warn you, to just give you a warning. Be careful the way you treat people around you, because in that soul, there's always a solution. There is something God has planted in a man to help a man. Yeah. The Prince, there is a solution in the soul.
Yes, the King and Minister Kachi, the truth is that there is a solution in a soul. And that is why Jesus showed us example. You know, the place you read this morning, that book of Matthew chapter 4. You see how Jesus, you know, started with Peter. And you know, this Peter we are talking about, Peter is illiterate. Peter did not go to school. Just ordinary fisherman. And Jesus saw something
in him.
You know, you were saying something. Why Jesus couldn't go to and look for, you know, professors, you know,
that were available that time.
That is available, you know, and he started to show us that don't despise anybody, don't disqualify anybody. That person around you, there is a solution. There is something that person can do. There is a gift. There is something. Don't neglect somebody. Maybe you are seeing the status of that person, and you know, people can conclude things easily. No, stop concluding easily. If you can help that person to rise, do it, because that is what Jesus did. Yeah. Jesus had to pick Peter, pick Andrew, pick James, and so many of them. Even pick us today, because we are not qualified. Jesus had to pick us to qualify us, to nurture us. Therefore, he's just showing us an example that there is a solution in that soul. The only thing you need to do is that you need to help that soul. Know that there is something I can do for this solution in this person to come out.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that is what Jesus did.
Yes.
You have to know that this person have a solution.
Yes.
Peter have a solution.
Yes.
All of these apostles, they have a solution, but I have to choose them.
Yeah.
I have to bring out
And
something
nurture that thing.
and nurture that thing. And I think that is what our advice us this morning is that please find out somebody around you and nurture that person and help that person.
Yes.
It's just like the example you gave, you know, Reverend, the Reverend.
Reverend Dr. Gochukwu Nachukwu, my mentor.
Yes. You know, look at the man have to find that guy was a
gate man. He was his former gate man.
Yes.
As of then. And he didn't insult him.
He didn't insult him.
He didn't talk down on him. Just like some people who are listening today.
Yes.
The way they talked, the way they abuse their driver.
Control people anyhow.
Oh my God.
Come on, get out of that place.
They just do that. Even their driver, even their gate. You don't know that your gate man even hold your life. That your driver even hold your life. And do you know that the king and the minister Kachi, that some people today are in the grave because of, you know, looking down on their gate man, on their men.
Yes. They abused.
Yes.
They treated them anyhow.
And devil enter them.
This mate has opportunity to poison you.
Yes.
And they have been there. They did not do it. They are still protecting you.
Yes.
These drivers drive you on the road on a daily basis.
Every day.
Do you know that some of them can decide to just hit you on something and you die? And they still have powers.
They can do and undo.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I said. And look at, you know, the king, when we are discussing this morning, you know, I have to flip my Bible to the book of 2 Kings chapter 5 about Naaman and the maid. This Naaman is a king. You know, Bible says that this man fought battles, that is a leper, but he just the maid. The maid. Oh God. The maid that finds solution. You know, when I talk about there is a solution in the soul, it's just because this man treats the maid well. This man can listen to the maid. And that is why the maid said there is a solution. There is a man of God. Therefore, child of God, please, I think this is a time we need to treat people well.
That's it. That's what we are trying to, you know, bring across to you. For people that we got that, you know, that some people, even in the church, the way they talk down on people, oh my God, this one is not qualified.
I was coming to that.
Please talk to us, Kachi. Talk to us.
I wanted to say something this morning. Even in the church, as an usher or a pastor or whosoever you claim to have a title in the church, you treat people anyhow because you feel that they've given you a title. Pastor Smart used to say something that, remember, titles don't entitle. How many churches do you have on the street? And you see people bypass maybe 10, 20 churches and they come to your church. You now see some ushers that are not well trained. You know, some persons might be stubborn.
Yes.
Please sit down here. Did you see the way I use it? Please sit down here. No, I don't want to sit down here because of this. No, it's an instruction from the altar that we should arrange the front lines first before the back line. You'll be sensitive enough to say, okay, let me do that. But do you know that some ushers, immediately you see somebody coming, you don't gossip from inside. It caught when you come church now. You won't cause shows. And then enter here, sit down. You know, when you're addressing them and they try to prove, you see them talking to people anyhow, and you lose members in church because of the right things are the wrong way.
Yeah.
Another thing is to people that mistreat people. Don't forget the ladders you use in climbing up.
Oh yeah, you can say that again.
Don't forget the ladders you use in climbing up, because one day you cannot jump down. No, you still need that ladder to come down.
You still need some people that helped you.
Yes.
You know, when you're climbing a ladder, some carpenters will be there
We'll be down there to hold you.
to hold you.
Even as a NEPA man going up, somebody is under there holding you. And
Yeah.
maybe you stay there and start panicking there.
Mm.
But still hold this thing very well. And the person gets angry and say, if I leave this ladder now, you go fall for ground. And you don't have anything to say.
Yeah.
You have an house help. Your children are eating noodles and
Child.
egg.
Let's not even go there.
You now give your house girl the garri they made 4 days ago to eat. Remember,
Some sour soup.
that house girl might be the president's wife tomorrow.
You can say that again. You can say
Some
that
people,
again.
because of your position in the office, you'd look down on anybody. Remember, it's a tenure thing. One day you will expire and go and sit down. And that person's child might be on top of that seat tomorrow. And your own child needs that position you're looking for. And they will remember what your dad did to their dad. You know, people don't forget things easily. As an uncle as well, you have a position now to share lands to people in the community or your family people. Now you take because you're the most elderly, you're embezzling everything. Remember, it's turn by turn. It will children will be there. If they want to do a payback, don't forget in this life, impact people. If you say you're a rich man, show me how many persons you've empowered. It's not the one you come empower people, you come to social media and show it. No. Empower people's life, because tomorrow it will yield good fruits. Those people you empower. Remember, the children you have today from your stomach might not be the children that will take care of you tomorrow.
Oh yes.
Life,
oh yes. Oh,
you
yes.
might die.
Oh yes.
Your children will be there. Another
another
person
child,
will take care of your child. So always treat others the way you want others to treat you. It might not be now. The tomorrow matters.
Oh yes. Wow. Child of God, this is a wise saying this morning to everyone who is listening to us. Anytime you see someone passing you by, or you see someone walking on the street, you go to church, you see people in the church, and all you do every day is to talk down on people. And maybe because God has given you one small car and you've built a house, so everybody now is just stupid.
Intimidate people.
Everybody now is an ant. You can't let anybody talk to you. Those security men in the church, the more they even try to advise you, you look at the way you snuff at them, the way you talk at them, the way you even slap. Some people even come out of their car and allow their security men to beat hell out of some people because you think you've gotten power. Tomorrow, that man you're beating today, oh my God, that man you are insulting today might be the man that God will use to help you.
Yes.
Be careful the way you treat people. Be careful the way. When we say there is a solution in a soul, it means that every soul have a solution.
Yes.
It's a solution, like something that will solve a problem that you need in life one day or the other. Sister Kachi, as you did now, if you go to the airport to go and board a plane, you cannot be the pilot.
No.
Somebody must pilot you.
Yes.
If the day Kachi will say, I'm a woman of God, if I close my eyes, I will drive the plane. Oh my God. Me, KingCyrus, I love Kachi. I love Kachi, but me, I'm not going to enter that plane. God forbid. I'm not going to enter that plane. So, child of God, you cannot do everything. You cannot stay in your lane and help people. Please stay on your lane and help people.
And there is something as well. Remember, in this life, you need help.
Yeah.
Everybody needs help. If you say you don't need help, then you're not in this life. When you're born, a nurse will bring you out. You need to walk. Somebody will help you. And the day you die, you also need help.
Oh, yes.
Somebody will rush you to the hospital.
Somebody will do
Somebody
everything.
will dig the grave. And somebody will put you inside the grave.
You need help.
You need help.
Oh, my God.
You need help.
I think our time is fast spent here. I don't know how next week is going to be like, but we're going to leave it in the hands of the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
There is a solution in a soul.
Mm.
Please, this week, be careful. If you're a nurse in the hospital, I remember when I was in the hospital, you see the way there are some nurses. There are some nurses that I said, you cannot, don't near my bed, don't near my bed. You're not. They
Yes.
called, doctors came, they said, King, please, why don't you want this? I said, this one, I don't want him to near here.
Right.
Please, don't be a wicked doctor. Don't be a wicked nurse. The way you talk, you are not. But there are some of them that I even gave them something. There are some nurses and doctors. They were so nice. You know, the way they talk to you. You know, they will tell you, oh, just easy, easy. They will help you. They will not treat you like. No, but there are people that will carry this doctor thing for their head. You know, we are professional. We are. You don't be doing anyhow. We even abandon patients to die in the hospital. Please be careful. There's a solution. Some people you saved in the hospital, they are the ones. They are the ones that will help your children. Oh,
Yes.
a lady came to this office on Friday. This on Friday, and the lady was telling me things. I said, Jesus. Do you know when she was in school, she told me that this lady that's in abroad now, that when she was leaving and this lady just came in, so they just met. So when she was leaving, they just left everything for the lady to just enjoy herself and not knowing that she was sowing a seed. Hey, Jesus! Today, that lady that she helped is now abroad. One Oyibo took that lady and then gave her companies. So she's in charge of companies. Do you know, lo and behold, this lady now entered into a trouble and she was pushed out of the house and everything. Suddenly, this lady from abroad, now through the daughter, I said, it's not the daughter of this woman that helped me. He said, please tell your mother I want to speak. It now happened that she was actually the woman. And at the right time, as I'm talking to you now, that lady has paid a house, a duplex. He paid and handed over the papers to her. I said, this house belongs to you. I said, hey, Minianos. I said, hey, just like that. She came here. He said, KingCyrus, oh, I've been following you. I've been following you. I love your prayers. Your prayers kept me. Even those days I'm part of those people that want to give up. But there was a day you said something, a word of knowledge. It was me you were talking to. She said, look at the paper. In fact, as she was about to go for the house, she said, KingCyrus, please, you're going to be the one to dedicate the house. She showed me the papers, showed me everything. The lady is abroad. In fact, the daughter that is in university now, she's the one taking good care of the daughter. But some people in the school, come on, get away. You are useless. I don't even know this one. You will abuse people and insult people. Let's just end it here. Well, please, what we have come to tell you today.
This topic is deep.
Yeah, there is a solution in the soul. Stop abandoning and you talk to people and please control your anger or control yourself. Because there are people you will talk to and you don't miss it for life. May God help us in Jesus' name.
Amen.
All right, child of God, just come to the phone lines and tell us what you have learned this morning. Please, 30 seconds, and then we are going to announce the winners today before we leave the studio. Just go to the phone lines 0907 710 6501, or you can call us on 0208 4555 977. Hello, good morning to you. Yeah, good morning. Please go straight. Tell us your name and where you're calling us from. Lillian. Okay, Lillian. Okay, so what did you learn from the message today? That's it. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope she won.
Lillian. No.
Lillian.
No, take her contacts.
Emma, you're not doing your work well. Lillian, if you can call us again, let's put down. I think Kachi wants to give you something this morning. All right, call that number again. If you join us this morning, 0907 710-6501, or you can call us on 0208-4555-977. We have just 3 minutes to leave the studio. Okay, someone is already calling. Hello, good morning to you. What's that name again? Lillian. Okay, so confirm your number is 0906 147 0833. Okay, God bless you. We'll get back to you. Oh no, we will not allow this to happen, please. When you call us, do what to turn down the volume of your radio set so we can communicate with you. Who's ready to go home today? We don't know what Kachu wants to give you. Maybe money, maybe recharge cards, whatever it is. I pray it's money. Hello, good morning to you.